What if the story of Adam and Eve isn't mainly about a mistake, but about becoming human? Today we're exploring Adam and Eve from a Hebrew perspective, going back to the original language of the Torah and the opening chapters of Genesis. When we look at the Hebrew words themselves, the story becomes deeper, more symbolic, and far more profound. In Hebrew, Adam does not begin as a proper name. The word Adam simply means human or humankind. It's related to Adamah, meaning ground or soil. Genesis says the human was formed from the dust of the ground, Adam from the Adamah. So from a Hebrew viewpoint, Adam represents humanity itself. The text emphasizes connection to the earth. Humans are earthly creatures animated by divine breath. In Genesis 2, verse 7, God breathes into the human the breath of life. The human becomes a living being. Importantly, the Hebrew does not describe a soul placed inside a body. Instead, the human becomes a living being. Life is holistic, not divided into body versus soul. The name Eve in Hebrew is Chavah. It comes from the root chaya, meaning to live. Genesis says she is called Chavah because she is the mother of all living. From a Hebrew lens, Eve represents life itself, continuity, relationship, and future generations. She is not introduced as an inferior, but as a necessary counterpart. Earlier in Genesis 2, the text says it is not good for the human to be alone. This is the first time something is declared not good in creation. Relationship is essential. The Garden of Eden, or Gan Eden, contains two central trees, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. In Hebrew thought, knowledge is not just intellectual awareness. It implies experiential knowledge, intimate understanding. Good and evil may represent moral awareness of the full spectrum of human discernment. From this perspective, eating from the tree symbolizes the transition from innocence to moral responsibility. Humanity moves from childlike dependence to self-awareness. This is not simply about disobedience, it is about the burden of consciousness. The serpent is described as crafty. Interestingly, just before this, the humans are described as naked. The Hebrew wordplay suggests vulnerability and subtlety are linked. The serpent does not force them, it questions. It invites interpretation. In Hebrew tradition, the story emphasizes human free will. The choice to eat is a human decision. The consequences are not arbitrary punishment, but natural outcomes of moral awakening. Awareness of nakedness, toil and labor, pain and childbirth, mortality. Human life becomes complex. When Adam and Eve leave the garden, it is often viewed as a fall. But in Hebrew thought, exile is frequently the beginning of purpose. They are sent out to cultivate the ground, the very ground which Adam was formed. Humanity now participates in creation, work, struggle, and history's beginning. The story moves from paradise to responsibility. From a Hebrew perspective, Adam and Eve were not just two individuals long ago, they are every human being. We are formed from the earth, animated by divine breath, given freedom, and tasked with delivering responsibility in a complex world. The story isn't just about what was lost, it is what it means to be human.